What's up, guys? It's always your host here from our newly named Jordan and Orlando podcast. I know we had a bit trouble in our episode. Jordan, do you want to?
Yeah, in our episode that we just recorded, we didn't say our name
So we just
because
have to
we,
make that clear. We had to make
yeah,
that clear. The Jordan and Orlando podcast. That was our first episode with Darius and Toni, owners of Dat League. We just want to clear some things up because we know there's gonna be some fuck up in the edits. So we're just putting this as a warning. Darius was there an hour behind schedule, and it's okay. Shit happens. He still got it done. Just it feels like if it was a little bit rushed. But guys, we always try to bring you the best content. Do you want to say it one more time?
it is going to be called the Orlando and Jordan podcast. One more time, the Orlando and Jordan podcast.
We said it. We said it opposite ways.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's supposed to be like like how I just said it.
Okay, Orlando and Jordan. There you go, guys. We love you guys. We always continue for our 46 subscribers. Fuck the one that was 47 and he unsubscribed. Fuck you. You a hoe, but it's all good. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Guys, it's your host here, Orlando, aka Magic here, again with a new episode of yours truly. And I'm so excited to get you this content out here, man. We got some special guests, as always, to the other side of me, Mr. Jordan Collin, as always,
Yeah.
this Beast on Wheels. We got Tony, one of my good guys, my good friends from Dat League, co-founder of Dat League, and Darius, the founder of Dat League. Um, guys, we're so excited for you guys to be on here with us. We're appreciative of your time, and I'm just excited to talk about your basketball journey here with us. Do you want to say anything to the people while before we get going? Anything you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Um, Join that league, man. That's it. If you ain't
Yes,
hooping
sir.
it, in that league, man.
Be the best.
No, I think it's DJ Khaled.
We the motherfucking best. They well said. That's it. Hey, they also have a website. If you guys it's datleague.com. If you guys want to check them out, they got the schedules. They got 6 leagues a week,
6 days a week, yep.
6 leagues a week.
6 leagues a week from ages from what to where?
18 to whenever you stop picking up a basketball.
There you go. And then isn't there like a 35 and an older league as well?
Yep.
Right. Guys.
So we have a pro level league for like the elite hoopers who play like JUCO, any type of college ball, any
Mhm.
type these type of basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
We got a lower level, for those who love basketball and just want to hoop. You know what I'm saying? And then 35 and older who love still playing basketball just can't compete with the younger cats. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Yeah. So everybody stay active. Well,
right.
man, I'm excited. Let's get into it. Took a long time, but you know what I'm saying? We here.
Yeah.
Hey, Jordan, do you want to do the honors?
Yeah, sure. I got you. All right. How did you two meet?
Through my brother, actually. He Darius was hooping in my brother's league or tournament rather. Leagues and tournaments all over. And me and him came in contact. I started hooping again after all my surgeries and stuff on my knees from hooping prior. And man, me and Darius just linked up, man. And the rest is history. It took off.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, well,
That's what's up.
yeah, I
That's what's
woke up
up.
one day and it was like, man, let's make a league. Well, I actually started when I was having an open gym at the church. Um, so when we were like, obviously I met before then, but we
Hmm.
were chatting about it. Like, yeah, maybe we should, try to make a league. You got all these cats in here hooping, and
It was during
yeah,
COVID, basically.
yeah, it was
Nobody
during
was
COVID time.
more, you know what I'm saying? And there was no leagues, obviously, no gyms were open. And when we were hosting the gyms, for the runs, we were like, man, might as well fucking. Oh, I don't know if I can swear, but we might as well get
Go
something
ahead.
going. We might as well get something going. We know all these cats, all these hoopers. We put the word out. We had 10 teams. Fast forward 3 years later, we're up to what, over 70 teams,
Yeah,
give or take.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
yeah.
Damn. So it like, when did it really take off? Like, was it that first year?
definitely. After that first season, even when we signed up only 10 teams, everybody was asking, like, man, there was already a list of cats that wanted to join. You know what I'm saying? Because again, there was no gyms open. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're a hooper. At that time that you couldn't play ball anywhere. If you weren't playing outside, there was no gyms. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, we started with 10, like I said, and we just grew. Our first cash prize. What was the first cash prize, D?
I think we had 1,000. I think
No, no, hell no, it was less than that. I want to say it was 500.
600, probably like 600. I think
Yeah,
the
something
league
like
fee
that.
was like 600. Yeah.
And then the cash prize was probably that. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you get your money back.
Yeah.
And then now, where we at now, we're on our biggest cash prize of 4K for Sundays.
Damn. Okay. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
so it grew a lot. So we thank everybody, of course, because if we didn't have all the people joining and stuff like that, we wouldn't have a league.
Right. Yeah. I wanted to ask some more specific questions about the league. So like, you guys, as it kept progressing, like, let's say somebody would come to your league. Like, how is a game? Like, what's the atmosphere like? Or what do you guys try to push, as a basketball community? Like, what do you guys try to represent
You want to answer that?
for Darius? Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
So you said, how do we?
Like as a basketball, like, because you guys bring in all these people from the south side, west side. Like, how do you guys, like, what feeling do you want to put in the gym when they walk in? Like, because you know how, like, there's always that environment. Like, what kind of environment do you guys want to create
I mean, pretty
or
much
have created?
we. So yeah, we basically, we tell guys, like we let anyone that kind of wants to hoop from. I mean, we guys from all different areas of the city. So north side, west side, south side,
Hmm.
Indiana. So we just tell guys like, yeah, you don't care where you're from, you want to hoop and you got yourself a team. We try to create an environment where everyone feels like they can hoop in the league, not just you got to be specific, uh, you know,
Okay.
ethnicity or did certain type of skill. I mean, obviously we have our two different leagues, but we try to let these guys know, like, we don't have where, some leagues would be like, oh, certain players can't play. We try to keep it open for everybody,
Hmm.
so that more people try to hoop. And we try to keep
Hence,
our
got so many divisions now. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Because we had so many different types of hoopers. We had to like divide it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't fair for the hoopers who just want to hoop
Hmm.
to get 40 balled off of a team that are all skilled players. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
We
Okay.
figured,
So
man, we got to break this up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So we
right. So
divide.
to create like competitive level on all levels, right?
All
It doesn't
levels.
matter what skill you're at. Okay, that
Right.
makes
There's
sense.
there's a spot for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Whether you you just want to play or you want to competitively compete. You know what I'm saying? There's a spot, no matter what. So we try to keep it that way. But first and foremost, it's also a safe environment too. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't on no BS. Like we try to keep everything calm, cool, and collective as much as possible, man. Like, of course, you have your days, where it's competitive on the court and people, you know, cats get out of line or whatever case might be. But we try to keep it real low. You know.
Yeah, usually those are when the best games happen.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
when
for sure.
with the animosity's high, everybody's
Mhm.
talking shit. Like usually that's when they start making shots. And there's some,
Mhm.
like I'm telling you guys, if you guys ever love basketball but you don't want to play, you could go watch good basketball there. Um, that's kind of what the point was behind the other question. Like, it doesn't matter like what level, like you're gonna go see good basketball regardless. So,
Mhm.
I mean, either a Saturday night or a Sunday night, you go out with your girl, or you go out a Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night. Is there Thursday? Is there a Thursday game?
There's no more Wednesdays. I mean, there's
There's no
no
more.
Wednesdays. Definitely Thursdays. There's
Oh,
Thursday through Tuesday, man. We got a game. We got games going on.
for sure. And then you guys want to say where the games are at, just in case people want to check them out and they're by their area.
Man, we got locations in. Well, as you mentioned earlier, we got the site.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You go to the site. We made it easy for everybody to go check their stats. Even the gym locations is on the site. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Address
Gotcha.
like Berwyn to Bedford Park to Burbank, Lions. We're all over the place.
Hey,
So
Jordan, just make sure you link all that stuff in the description so people can go check it out. That's Jordan's job. I don't do that shit.
I got you, got you. So, what goals do you have? Like, what goals do you want to accomplish with your league?
Ooh. Um, Tony?
Like where do you see it in like
Uh,
5 years? Like
Yeah,
what's the
like,
game
yeah,
plan? Like what's the outlook? Not necessarily now, but like
yeah.
if you could imagine yourself in 5 years, like where do you want it to mean to Chicago, mean to you guys? You know what I'm saying? Like how do you want it to look? Like what's gonna be different?
I mean, obviously, we want to be known as one of the best leagues out there in the city. You know what I'm saying? Not in the
Okay.
city, not even just the city, but the burbs, wherever.
Yeah.
Uh, where do I see us in 5 years? Man, me and Darius been talking about it. We want our own gym, and
Hmm.
happen. It'll happen eventually. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
We have our own spot. Um, that's the biggest goal. That's the biggest goal. So like, we won't be spread out to so many different gyms. You know what I'm saying? Across you know the different type of areas. We'll have one location, one spot. Oh, we heard about this gym? Okay, that's that league's gym. That's Darius and Tone's gym. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
that's the goal. You know what I'm
So
saying? We'll
that
have
league gym in the
yeah,
future,
yeah.
that sounds nice.
It'll be that gym.
Hey.
I'm saying like a safe spot for everybody. And but yeah, that's what we're working towards, man. Where it'll be open 7 days, all hours of the day.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
uh,
That
I,
sounds
I think one other goal I think is kind of trying to be not just in Chicago, but maybe like in other nearby. Let's
in the
say
Midwest,
yeah, you got Wisconsin, you got Indiana, you got
Michigan.
Michigan. You know what I'm
Ohio.
saying? I mean, there's always guys hitting us up on the site from the other states too and stuff, trying to like, man, I wish you guys were out here. So it's like
Yeah.
networking to other different communities out in that way too. You know what I'm saying? So we could just be everywhere as we possibly could. Just with that league, you can wear that league shirts in Michigan. Shit, who knows? Maybe we get out to Vegas one day. Who knows? But
Yeah.
just trying to spread that. Just we can just spread out and be everywhere. Just Chicago, not Chicago, but shoot, Wisconsin. 'Cause we travel everywhere for other basketball tournaments, and it'd be nice to be cool to just be out in Kansas City, be out in except Wisconsin or Michigan. Just having someone out there running the league for us, and what I'm saying, just spreading that league out there too. Um,
Back.
I where if you had a choice, or where would you wanna uh no, actually, where do you say is the best hoopers at? You think in the East Coast or the West Coast?
Chicago, baby. Everybody sees Chicago as so like underrated. You know what I'm saying? Everybody looks at the New York Hoopers. Everybody looks at the Hoopers from LA. You know what I'm saying? Like
Florida.
nobody really no yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really looks at Chicago as Hoopers, besides like Derrick Rose, you know what I'm saying? But like you
Mhm.
don't really look at real Hoopers out here. Nobody they don't know it's not
Okay.
talked about as much. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So you think
They,
we're
they
underrated?
yeah, we're definitely underrated, man. Chicago got some of the best Hoopers, bro.
facts.
It'll be out there. It'll be out there.
Okay, yeah. Hey, so if you in the West Coast, you live in Texas, we want all the smoke, bring it down to the
All of
East
it.
side.
All of it. Come to that
That-
league. Show out.
Hey, okay. Hey, that sounds like a challenge for everybody else not in the East Coast or Midwest. So more personal questions. You guys said that you guys played basketball. So like, have you ever dropped 50, or were you like you rode the bench or what, Tony? Like
I
what?
definitely never dropped 50, but I was more of a street hooper. That's the reason why my knees caught up with me. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's why I tore my ACL, my meniscus. I always played on outdoors, different
Damn.
parks like that. It was never indoor, never indoor.
What was your favorite parks growing up? Like shout them out.
I
Any of the
always
parks.
played in at Otis Park growing up. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like I used to hoop from there from like 9 in the morning to like 11 o'clock at night. Couldn't get me
Damn.
away from it. Even before school. You know what I'm saying? I was still out there.
Damn.
Yeah, that was my
Okay.
spot.
Darius, how about you? Have you ever dropped 50, or did you ride the bench?
Definitely. Bro, the bench. I don't think I ever came off the bench until I met Tony. He started coaching our team, man. He made me come off the bench. Crazy.
Age, man.
Uh,
It's age. You got to make way for the new generation of hoopers, man.
make way. So I think I have a pretty decent resume where I definitely scored 50 in pro-ams or shoot, all these many of these leagues I played in before. College, I almost broke like a 3-point record. I think it was like 13 or 14 at Moraine Valley. Um,
Okay.
I mean,
What
shit.
about your high school days? What would you average in high school?
Oh, I said I played in Catholic League, so the most I scored was like 45. But we were in a Catholic League, so we played like Mount Carmel, St. Rita, De La Salle, all the Catholic League schools. Pretty competitive.
Gotcha.
Um, but I don't think I've ever come off the bench in high school, even college. Shit. So yeah, no, yeah, I definitely had some 50 games for sure. Now it's more so just like passing the ball, getting a couple of shots in. You know what I'm saying? Might crack 20 here and there.
Play the
You
game.
know, yeah.
Okay, so how would you describe your like play style? Like, who would you say you play like?
Woo! Now or back then?
Your prime,
Back
Both,
then,
both.
prime Darius, prime Durante,
Prime Durant.
man, I don't even know. Shit, I was a mix of a lot of people, but
or
I
or,
had
or
that
who'd you
Kobe
who'd you who'd
fadeaway.
you watch the most?
Definitely Kobe. That was my guy I watched. Everybody knew I loved Kobe. So I would pull out the fadeaways, in games and stuff. Um, so that's what I kind of watched a lot of. And then now more so like probably like Curry. But so I try. But back then I'd probably say my prime. I was probably definitely like, man, I don't even know. I could shoot like Steph range, but then I could also like I did my fadeaways. I could also dunk back then. I mean, man, it was crazy. That was the days I was averaging like 20, 30, 25, 30 a game. You know, put me in the game, coach. Now it's more so,
Never
man. I don't even know, man. Now I don't even know. Shoot,
strictly shoot.
that's tough.
Oh yeah.
Man, he lying, man.
That's it.
Put
Strictly a
me
shoot.
put
If he
me in the
ain't making
ball.
the
Put me
ball,
in the
he's getting
game,
his ass out the game.
man. Put the ball in my hand, man. I can still do work. What are you talking about?
No. You put somebody like Orlando on you, you ain't doing shit.
Hey, Darius, tell Jordan how we won a game 4-on-5.
Oh yeah.
Right. What are you talking about?
That was
You
Damn,
won that.
Orlando.
damn.
That was Orlando, bro.
You remember that? That was so weird.
Orlando was putting in some work, but you
Nah,
Yeah.
know,
Mari was going crazy.
Nari.
Yeah, Nari was going crazy.
Yeah, he went ape shit.
pass the ball, man.
But that's why I said, like, as much as he was a good ass hooper, is a great hooper. You know what I'm saying? You got to know when to be like, I got to let the young cats like Anari or Orlando. You know what I'm saying? Let these guys take over. You know what I'm saying? Let them be great. You feel me? he gets mad. You know what I'm saying? When I take him out the games and stuff like that. But it's just like it ain't because I want to take you out the game because you can't do shit. These kids are killing. You know what I'm saying? Their kids are dog. You know what I'm saying? Let them go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Pass the ball.
or like, you got someone who like, like Jawan. you know what I'm saying, who's gonna go nuts, or Cole, like Cole's on our team on Saturday. Let
Yeah.
him go crazy. Like,
Yeah.
why you gonna waste your time? You know what I'm saying? Let these cats go do their thing.
Hey, shout out your Instagram. What's your Instagram at? Just so the people know.
Is that_league. That's at Instagram. Facebook is Dat League.
But
Follow us. Follow us.
follow them. Follow them, and they be going live sometimes too.
A lot of times, man. We'll be live tonight. Be on the lookout for some great things happening too. We possibly got a '90s legend
Hey,
showing up in the league. Possibly. We're in the talk. Stay on the lookout. Very well known '90s legend.
For sure. For sure. Hey, that's exciting, man. It sounds like a lot of good things happening. Now I wanted to get into the more basketball side of things. You guys talked about the Dat League, which we love, but now I want to pick your guys' brains. I want to talk about a little bit of basketball history and then get your opinions. And if you disagree, let me know why. Jordan,
The
do you want
GOAT
to?
Mike. Don't even ask the GOAT question. The GOAT is Mike.
Oh, straight out
Don't
the
even
gate.
ask that question.
Go ahead, Darius. Who's your GOAT?
You know my go there.
The clone of Mike, Kobe Bryant.
Black Mamba. The Black Mamba.
I'll go with, I mean, I can't argue that.
No, but hey, Tony, why Jordan? And then after you're done, Darius, why Kobe?
Jordan changed the game, man. And he had that killer instinct. Nobody was stopping that. 6-0. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing more, nothing less. Nobody was stopping him in the '90s, man. Nobody was stopping him at all.
Darius, how about you?
Man, Kobe, man, he was just that killer mentality. You know what I'm saying? Man, you know, when you at work and you shooting that ball into the garbage can, you yelling Kobe, right? Like he was like that guy between like the early 2000s to like 2010ish. Like dude was just like
on another level,
fucking killer. Like his I just like the work ethic that he put into the to become better. You know, not just like, you know what I'm saying, like some of these guys now they're just playing, I think, for the money and not more so like putting in the work in the gym to work on your footwork. All right, I'm getting older. I'm gonna put in some footwork. I'm gonna try to work on my post game. You know, I'm gonna try and do some things that, you know, some other people ain't gonna be doing. So he had a killer post game at like mid-30s. You know what I'm saying? Trying to change his game. So I just think he was just, and then shit, who scoring 15,000 points, two different jerseys, like prime Kobe and 24 Kobe. Like, come on, bro. Stop.
Who do you like more? 8 or 24?
Ooh.
He
I mean, I think
in the 8.
8 was like a killer. Like, just like he just gonna dunk on you. He gonna just
8 was the one that pass. I'm taking over. That's it.
Yeah, 24. I mean, 24 was great too. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I think he was more like kind of a more like, I don't want to say he's probably more team oriented for sure, but more like, I'm gonna get in the post. I'm gonna work Paul Gasol. You know, I got some other cats. I'm getting a little older. I can't be doing all this jumping all the time. So I probably would say 8, because there was some times he was leading the league in scoring. He like led the league in scoring 30 points a game and shit.
Right.
I agree.
Going crazy. Jordan, do you got to say anything about that?
Yeah, sorry to tell you both you guys, but LeBron's the GOAT. Sorry to tell you.
Oh my god. Man, why
Tell him.
LeBron's the GOAT, man. Come on.
Why? Because of the points?
Well, one, he's the all-time leading scorer, exactly.
Yeah, he started at 18. He should be the all-time leading scorer.
The only thing Michael Jordan has is the six rings. That's all he has. LeBron beats him with everything else.
LeBron joined
points,
like
rebounds, assists,
to get his rings, man.
What the?
Oh my god. Oh my.
On your ass, Jordan. Come on, man.
So wait a minute. You think a GOAT that stat pats is one of the best because he is great in statistics?
That's a good point, Jordan.
So Moses and all these guys that got the most in scoring or John Stockton, these guys. So they had the most like assists in basketball history. So they're just supposed to be the GOAT because they led the league and led the NBA history in assists or blocks. Kareem
Damn.
was the all-time leading scorer. So, but he was not. I mean, they say he was top 10, but he was never in the GOAT conversation. So what are we saying? What are we saying? So if you pad your stats and you be the top in everything, you just automatically the GOAT. But let's not forget about the championship records. You get to the finals, but you ain't winning much. I mean, I don't know. The East was actually not that great back then. You feel me?
Oh.
Not at all.
The East was like, all right, and you come to the West, you win a ring in the bubble. I
In
don't
the
know.
bubble.
Nah,
I
so
don't know, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna take it away from him. You know what I'm saying? Because he won one, but like, why he ain't win one during the Kobe era? Why he never win? Why only win one during what? It was like who they had like Giannis was barely cracking up. I mean, Curry won. Shit, Curry beat him what 2 times in
Hey,
the finals?
Darius, I'm gonna cut you off because we still got way more questions to go, and you gonna make my man's cry. So we go.
nah, I got something to say for that.
Jordan, we'll hold it to the end. We'll hold it to the end. We'll come back. All right, Tony, who's on your Mount Rushmore? So point guard all time. Like, who your favorite players? It's your list, so you can list whoever you want. Just make sure.
I'm going with me because I'm the oldest out of everybody. I guess that's cool. We'll say that.
Yeah.
So they're going top 4, right?
Top 5. So like point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center.
Well,
So
my point guard growing up, there was 2 people I watched growing up. Of course, it was Mike. Always Mike. Allen Iverson.
AI at 1. You putting the AI at the 1?
I'm putting him at the 1, yeah.
Okay.
AI was a dog. And then, of course, you got to go with Mike with that the 2. 3, man, T-Mac was an animal. Orlando Magic was an animal. If I had to build a 5, I'm not even going off of like greatest players. I want to go with the players that I watched growing up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So my 1 is AI. My 2 is Mike. 3 is T-Mac. Got to go with Shaq. And I'm gonna say,
Shaq at the 4, right?
nah, Shaq is the center.
Okay, so your power forward is last.
Yeah, my power forward would be last, man. That's tough. There's a lot of good ass power forwards.
Yeah. Well, who did you like? Who did you like the most? Who did you like to
Man,
watch?
I never really watched the power forward positions in that time. It was mostly, man, Kobe. I'm not Kobe. Mike and AI, man. So forward had to be. Fuck, who was a forward killing it back then? In the
It could be a
2000s,
center.
man.
Patrick
Tim Duncan
Ewing.
was a beast. Tim Duncan was an animal.
Yeah.
Tim Duncan, even David Robinson was an animal. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be between them 2, man. That was tough though. That'll be my 5, like I said, because I watched them growing up.
Yeah. So that's a tough 5. AI, Mike, T-Mac, Shaq, and Tim Duncan. That's a
Mm-hmm.
pretty solid 5. How about you, Darius?
My point guard I'd probably put Steph. My 2, obviously Kobe. My 3, I'd probably put. I'm probably gonna have to go with Kawhi Leonard. My 4, a healthy Kawhi. My 4, probably Kevin Garnett.
KG, that's tough.
That is
My
tough.
4, KG, and my 5, and I'll probably be Shaq, a prime Shaq.
Jesus Christ. Um.
Tough.
So if
Why'd you shake your head with Kawhi, Jordan?
Cause he's missing that one guy. LeBron.
Yeah.
That's what you're missing, bro. LeBron got to be in there.
I would not put LeBron on my team. I'm not knocking his
I
game.
would
I was
put
going to say
KD
Kevin
over
Garnett,
Kawhi.
but I was going to say KD, but
LeBron's a great
Kawhi
player.
does.
LeBron's a great player, but he never to me had that killer instinct like Kobe and Mike. That's just,
Even
that's
KG.
my opinion.
I tell him the same
yeah.
thing. I tell him the same thing.
He didn't
Hey,
have that.
you know what? When LeBron lost my respect, it was in 2011. He already know this. 2011 when he lost against that Mavs team. He should have beat that Mavs team. He would have three-peated, and then he would have had his first.
Fucked them up.
And Dirk went crazy. Hey, so I'm gonna give you a couple players. You guys are gonna say who would you take over these players, like, like Kobe or LeBron. No, that's pretty
Kobe.
easy. Yeah, both of you.
Kobe.
Okay, and then T Mac, Vince Carter.
Ooh, ooh. I'm going with T Mac. Before
Probably
his
T-Mac.
injuries.
Yeah, yeah,
T Mac,
Yeah.
yeah.
and all these players are in their prime. All these players are in their prime.
T Mac was definitely a better shooter.
D Rose or oh my God, Damian Lillard.
I'm going with Rose.
A prime? Oof. I'm going with D-Rose.
I'm going with Derrick Rose.
Yeah, you guys.
D-Rose for
I
sure.
knew nobody's gonna budge. James Harden or Kyrie?
Kyrie.
Ooh. Kyrie, yeah, I'm going with Kyrie.
KD or Giannis?
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Uh,
And that's tough.
that's tough right there.
I'm gonna say KD. Giannis is a
Damn.
monster though, but
Yeah, I'm gonna say KD.
KD's a beast.
Yeah, KD is a beast. Donovan Mitchell or Devin Booker?
Donovan Mitchell or Devin Booker. Ooh.
Man, that's a good one.
I'm gonna say
I'm gonna say Book.
70 or 71?
D-Book.
Or did they both score 70?
I think they
71.
both. I think Donovan scored. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say D-Book, man.
I'm gonna say Book. Yeah.
Hey, last one. Jason Tatum or Luka Doncic?
Oh, Luca.
Thank you.
I'm going with Luca. He
Damn,
has a lot. I think Luca has a lot more to offer to his game than Tatum does.
damn.
You heard that, Orlando?
That's tough.
I'm gonna say Luke. I'm gonna say Luca. I'm fucking Luca.
You say who?
Luka.
I'm gonna say Luca.
Hey, man, I just want to thank you guys for all the time that you guys have given me today. And Jordan, we appreciate you guys. You guys want to say anything to the people that are going to watch this, the guys in your league, your parents, your grandma, your auntie? Anything you got to say to them?
Join that league, man. Join that league quick.
Hey, is there a girl league for your grandma?
Soon. Look, we even
Hey.
got players. Players are already showing up to play. Look at this. Waiting. They ready.
Hey, man.
We gotta get to work, fellas. We appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for having us, man. Can't wait to do it
Yeah,
again.
appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Deuces.
Peace.